Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we are now following up our SummerSlam with the added rosters of Raw and Shockwave, and this is the first Raw after the major announcement of the women's only division happening on SmackDown. We start with our pre-show match where we have the New Day 3 defeating Miller and Thorne. Again, Miller and Thorne are here to help the other teams, getting borrowed from NXT, like most of these matches. We follow that up with Curtis Axel picking up a win over Angelo Dawkins. Simple, nothing fancy. The Ascension defeat Corbin, Carino and Finlay Jr. Again, just trying to give the Ascension a few bumps. This could be a good jobber team. Both of these are good jobber teams. Bo Dallas defeats Flex Freeman. Again, not quite got anything for Bo yet. The Ring Kings defeat Cody Hall and No Way Jose. I needed them just to have a little win. One's been off injured, so this helps bring them back. And there's some interesting ideas coming up in the next few weeks. And my main event of the pre-show was John Morrison defeating Carlito. This was just because Carlito definitely wasn't on the card. John Morrison didn't have a match, so I thought I'm just going to do this and see what we can do. We head into the main show with Dean Ambrose demanding another title match against Kofi after the New Day got disqualified last night. And Kofi, along with the New Day, they say, Dean, you've had your chance. Time for something new. And here brings out the architect Seth Rollins, who says, you want to be a real champion? Look no further. He ended John Cena's title dreams for a whole year last night at SummerSlam. Let's finish everyone else's dreams. Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler all come to the ring, demanding their version of a title shot, before Kevin Owens comes out and says he was robbed and demands his rematch against Sami Zayn. Stone Cold comes out to announce two matches. First, Kevin Owens will face Big E Langston, or just Big E, we haven't heard the Langston in a while, and the winner will face Sami Zayn at the Elimination Chamber. The second match is a triple threat match for the main event tonight. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. The winner will face Seth Rollins at the Elimination Chamber. Austin wanted to make one more announcement, warning Kofi there'll be no escape in the Elimination Chamber when you and Dean, along with 4 other competitors who have to qualify over the next few weeks. So now we've booked ourselves 3 main event matches. We've got 2 main event matches for tonight. We've got 3 matches pretty much booked for Elimination Chamber. We've got the Seth Rollins title match, the Intercontinental title match, and the World Heavyweight title match. I have decided for now I'm going to keep the titles separate. That's because I don't think Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston is a good enough rivalry for a unification match. So I may do a unification match down the line. I just got to work out which 2 I want to make it between. So this has booked a load of matches. Great start to the show, and we get to see Dolph Ziggler improve in performance. Our first match of the night was the final encounter between Roderick Strong and The Miz, with Roderick Strong coming up strong, if you want, to end this rivalry for once and for all. I think this is what needed to happen for this rivalry. We've seen this build and build. I can't drag this out for another 6 weeks, because that's when the next pay-per-view match would be. But then there's still potential of a few surprises down the line. I also did toy with making this a qualification match for the Elimination Chamber, but I always wanted Roderick Strong to win, and I would like him to have a dabble at the mid-card for a couple of months down the line. So I need him not even in consideration for that. I would probably look to put him in the Intercontinental picture in the next few months. I'm going to target a new singles rivalry for him. Big Cass and Enzo do a celebration, finally winning that tag team title. They could never do it in NXT. They've struggled on the main card, but they finally beat somebody in the Shining Stars to become tag team champions. But the Shining Stars aren't having it. They crashed the party, warning them that they're going to have their rematch next week on Monday Night Raw. So I've decided to do a quick cash-in rematch for this too. The main reason is I would like to do an Elimination Chamber tag team match. I know I can only do 4 teams, but I think we have some good teams we can use. Next up we have Jack Swagger and Kurt Angle losing to Del Rio and Baron Corbin. Now, I wanted to test Corbin in a new rivalry. He's come here off SmackDown. This seemed like a good one to put him in with for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go against Swagger or Kurt Angle with him. But I'm toying with the Kurt Angle idea at the moment. Because Kurt Angle hasn't got long left in this game. He is aging, and badly. And Corbin is the future. Backstage, we see everyone congratulating Sami Zayn, Justin Gabriel and Big E for finally ending Kevin Owens' terror as such as Intercontinental Champion. When John Morrison walks in and Sami holds out a hand and says, "Unlucky, mate," because John Morrison lost the United States title match against Damien Sandow, and he doesn't get a rematch because Sandow's gone to a new show. So this teases, these are main Intercontinental title people, so yeah, I'm happy. Shad Gaspel and JTU have an open challenge. American Alpha answer. Yeah, I'm happy. American Alpha. We have the match now. So American Alpha win. They're always going to win. Nothing fancy. They both improvements. But post-match, #DIY attack American Alpha. Yes, I've put Alex Peck and Lance Rush together. Yes, I know it's Gagaro and the other guy, I can't pronounce his name. And they've struggled when they were on SmackDown, but I put them as a team so they can have a little rivalry that could tear houses down once we get going. Jay Lethal and Sudden Impact versus Ryback and the Uprising. Jay Lethal and the Sudden Impact win. Neville picks up yet another win. Yeah, I'm trying to make Neville unbeatable, really. I just put Ryback and Jay Lethal in because I didn't want a 2-on-2 yet. Triple H cuts a promo on why The Undertaker cost him his match against Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam. He is furious and he is demanding answers from The Undertaker. Will we get them? The answer is not tonight. And Triple H has challenged The Undertaker to a match at the Elimination Chamber. Kevin Owens defeats Big E. Yeah, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I know I had a warning last time about repetitive uses, but there's 6 weeks between this one and the next pay-per-view. That's got to be enough time to let them have one more epic match, because I think they stole the show at SummerSlam with their match. I think they might have got an 81. So this is happening again. It's being booked in, ready. And Kevin Owens, as he did, sweating, telling Sami that he's coming for that title. He wants his title back, and he'll do absolutely anything to make this happen at the Elimination Chamber. And an 86, this is really good storyline now. In the main event, I had Roman Reigns. Yes, Roman Reigns defeat Ziggler and Daniel Bryan with a spear, but during the match, Sheamus attacked Ziggler and Samoa Joe attacked Bryan. I wanted to start a few new storylines. I wanted Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. This is going to be the first one, because while I've made Kofi champion, he's not getting over as well as I'd hoped. So I'm going to try and probably make Seth the main attraction for this show for now. Afterwards, Samoa Joe continues his attack as he puts Daniel Bryan through an announce table. He's pretty much doing what he was doing against Roman Reigns. And this time, he's just as deadly, but I think they could have better matches. And then Seth Rollins comes out and floors Roman Reigns with the belt, standing over him, showing that the SmackDown star is now the main attraction on Monday Night Raw. And a 93 is a great end to the show. I think I'm well in the 80s here. Got an 86, probably my best show in a while. If you look from the Triple H promo, they're quality ratings really. So we'll head back to the main screen now. And we're back to the main screen, and it's just the gold. I wonder if there's a better message. The news, Jack Swagger will be moaning, I reckon. Adam Birdie joined officially. Yeah, that's... Who's this? No, that's him. Nothing to worry about, just that. I will show you the qualification matches for the Raw. I made the matches. We're going to have Bray Wyatt versus The Miz, Daniel Bryan versus Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler versus Ryback, and Kurt Angle versus Sheamus. Now, I don't want all the strongest possible people in the Elimination Chamber, so there may be a few shocks in the wins here. As for the storylines, Ziggler tested is slightly a bit out of hand with the people in it now. I've stuck Bray Wyatt in there for now because I wanted to do a little bit of teasing and a continuation with Sheamus. But otherwise, because I want Sheamus Ziggler for a while as well, and there's some good matches to be held in that, and it'll be like worthy underdogs, Wyatt versus Triple H almost, and you've got Harper and Rowan in there, so it's got some good ideas. Del Rio and Angle, I've stuck Baron Corbin in. That will probably change the description. The Intercontinental is quality. Making an Impact is improving, I'm pretty sure. Pure Crime, yeah, that'll do. This is over for good, so I will be ending that one. I'll be working on some others. I'll call it Samoa, but I'll put Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe as the potential matchups. The tag titles, this is all we've got at the moment. We will be adding some when we announce the tag team matches. And the world title, which is going to definitely change. Obviously Bray's just a supporter because he's got Money in the Bank. Seth got put in there because I wasn't sure. I've made my decision now. So, who is hot and who is not? Is it still Dolph? No, it's Baron Corbin, Bray, Dolph Ziggler, all from Raw, which is good. Who is not? The usuals. Not changing, which is good. And the Hot Prospects are not changing too much either. So that's going to conclude this show, and we'll be back with SmackDown next time. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the new stories.